No, off.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome. Chicago. Yeah, we're gonna Casa Humilde. Beat the pack. Fuck 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 the pack. Oh my God, we are lit at Casa Humilde 3700 Madison in Forest Park. What an amazing crowd that's been supporting the Bears, supporting us. 31-27 victory for the Chicago Bears. 25 points in the fourth quarter to put it down, baby. Ivan, I didn't see the entire second half, sir.
I put myself in the car.
You want a timeout?
No, I gotta switch. You gotta switch it up. You gotta switch up the rooms, man. So I'm superstitious. I went in the car about halfway through the third. Went into the car, sat down with the phone, was watching the game, and good things happened.
They did.
Good things
If
happened.
you would have walked in the building, I would have sent your ass back outside.
So I'm gonna put myself in the car to start the game next week and see if good things happen to start.
I swear to God, when you went out to the car, I was like, somebody do a wellness check that he didn't like put a garden hose in the window.
I was good.
And B, like,
Yeah.
if you walked back in, I was gonna be like, get the fuck out.
The first half, I was ready to end it all, but that I don't know what the hell happened. Some magic, some Chicago magic happened late in that fourth quarter, man. I can't believe it.
Chicago,
Oh, my God.
freaking miracle. Bears 445 total yards.
The Iceman cometh.
Yes, sir.
Iceman threw 352 rushing yards, 93 yards per play, 5.8 for Chicago Bears. First down 24-21. Third down conversion 10 for 19 to the Packers, 6 for 15. Fourth down conversion 2 for 6, 3 for 3 for them. Total plays 77 for us. Time of possession 32-41-27.
Huge.
Everything we talked about, which was time of possession, being able to run the ball, and Caleb putting his cape on, is what we looked at halftime, and it came true.
Right, it came true. A lot of missed opportunities, right? But the way that it was a different team, both sides of the football, offense, defense, whatever they said in that locker room, they took it to heart and they flipped the switch.
Was
And
Jason Hayward in there?
yeah, right. There's a locker room speech. There's a game 7 locker room speech.
Little cup nugget.
But-
Listen, I don't want to say that Bounty Gate was reinstated by Dennis Allen.
Oh,
But
they were hitting. They were more physical in the second half than the Packers. The Packers came out like the game was already done, and it bit them in the ass. And the Bears are more aggressive. Look, I just you could see how much they struggled in that first half. But the way that they adjusted, the way that they believe, the way that they come game in and game out, and they never quit. They're in every game they play. I don't care against whoever they play next, they're going to be in that ball game. But this one, I thought that last Packers game was the best Packers game I've ever seen. Bears Packers game. This one tops. This one's the best Bears Packers game ever. Down 21-3. Almost like you couldn't do anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, you respond. And look,
you shut them down.
You shut them down completely.
Zero donuts in the second half from the Green.
If it wasn't for that touchdown drive, it would have been shutout. It would have been a shutout in that half. What's up?
Later, next week. Again, look, fans are just coming up to us and just. This is amazing. What an amazing time here at Casa Humilde. What a packed house. Food was great. Beer was flowing. Ivan was in a car by himself. I hope he had the heat on.
This is what I no, but this is what I did it. Game 7 of the World Series. I did it. Every Bears comeback, that Cardinals comeback.
Yeah.
I was by myself. Both Mike Brown interceptions by myself. Thank me. It was me.
By yourself. Bears again win 31-27. Caleb Williams was 24 for 48, threw almost 50 times. That's insane. 2 touchdowns, 2 NOs. He was sacked 1 time with a rating of 71.6. Swift was 13 for 54. Monangai was 8 for 27. Loveland leading receiver,
Colston Loveland.
8 for 137.
You can't say enough about that young man. Like, I mean, first of all,
He's arrived.
He
has arrived.
He is
on a national leg.
everything you want in a superstar, and probably more. And he's so young. He's a rookie. He's mature. He's a team player. Like he's down for his teammates. He'll fight for you, and he performs, man. And quite honestly, they got somebody special at tight end.
His movement skills are above and beyond.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know if
tight end's body.
I don't know if there's. I mean, maybe Brock Bowers. Even the guy that went before him with the Colts, Tyler Warren. He looks way more athletic, way more agile than those guys.
But the separation he gets from defenders is just outstanding.
Oh, I mean,
you can't guard him. You can't guard him.
Every time Caleb looked for a security blanket, he was there. He was wide open. And that's exactly what you want.
But he's wide open by like 3 to 4 yards.
It's impressive.
At halftime, we talked about DJ Moore getting more involved. He was 6 catches, 64 yards, a touchdown, 7 targets in the game. He showed up being a big-time player, big-time contract. He showed up. Dunze, 2 for 44. Burden, 3 for 42. Swift, 2 for 38. The defense, bend and don't break, was just enough this week.
Well, that second half was a different story. It wasn't bend but don't break. They weren't bending for a majority, except for that touchdown. Right?
We talked about earlier in the game that this was the defensive line needed to shut those gaps. What did they do? They shut those gaps down.
That was the best. That was the best half of football that defensive line has played all season long.
They want to play next week. They want to play next week.
Don't get me wrong. Like some of our corners got exposed this week. Tyler Gordon being one of them.
Nahshon Wright, everything in the flat was wide open. You can't allow that, especially if you're going to play a team like the Rams. Depending on who you face, but
it might be San Francisco, maybe the Rams.
Right,
you don't know yet.
It may be. Well, it shouldn't be the Eagles.
No, it shouldn't be the Eagles. No, but it's gonna be a West Coast team.
Well, because from my understanding right now, it's the Rams, us, and then it's whoever's the worst seed faces.
Right. So if San Francisco wins,
San Francisco wins, they go up.
They go to Seattle.
If not, I think it's the Rams go to Seattle. We face the Eagles.
Yep. I think that's how it goes.
I think that's how it goes. So imagine we could face the Eagles one more time.
Bring them on.
After trouncing them much earlier in the season.
Bring them on.
We're at home this time.
No, we're at home though.
I don't care who the hell it is.
Yeah, we're at home.
If you're gonna hang in there and you're gonna be able to make adjustments like you did, and like I said, it wasn't all pretty, it wasn't all clean. It wasn't their best game overall, but they closed it out. They finished it. And you can't take that away from them, man. You can't take that away from them.
Cardiac Bears showed up, 25 points in the fourth. 25 points in the fourth quarter.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that in the first.
I would love to see that in the first. And that would leave really a lot of heart attacks and Ivan being in the car by himself for a whole half.
Yeah, a lot of stress would be relieved if they could score early in the game.
There were still some issues, like again, cute play calling. The amount of times we went for it on fourth down makes you like. I said on the podcast when we first started, I'm okay with going for it on fourth down in the third and fourth quarter, but that early in the game.
It was all guns a blazing. every single play we're going for it.
Yeah.
And it bit us in the ass one time.
Yeah.
Right. You know, they got that incomplete and they had it at the 30-yard line. They went forward and got the touchdown. But at the end of the day, the Bears pull off the victory in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
And we were talking about this off air. How can we continue not to do this in the fourth quarter? Can we get ahead of the game, ahead of the ball, and put them on their heels? No. We like to do some heroics at the end of the game.
There just needs to be more of a sense of urgency. Like even into the beginning of last week as well, it just seemed like they were like, all right, we're gonna go through this game plan and it not go through the motions necessarily, but there wasn't enough effort. There wasn't the effort that I saw in the fourth quarter there at all in any of the quarters last week and the first three quarters this week.
Yeah, we keep talking about, that the Bears seem to play really well in 2-minute drill, hurry up offense.
Yes.
And I would love to see Ben do that more often where it's like, hey, you know what? For the next 5 plays, we're going to go hurry up. Hey, for the next possession, we're going to go hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
And
I want that more in the first half than in the second half. Yes. Because Caleb does do better in that hurry up offense where he's not thinking, he's just reacting. He sees who's open, throws it, gets rid of it, or runs. Let me do what I can do. Let me cook.
Yeah, I think the route concepts are a little more, simplified in that 2-minute offense. Where again, the ball just seems to move so much better with the offense in that 2 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt. One thing I'd give them credit for, Ben Johnson didn't stray away from the run game like I thought he would. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest rushing performance from the team, but he still didn't stray. Like he didn't just abandon it completely. Like he kept the safeties. He kept the safeties on their toes. He kept everybody from going ahead and just coming up and filling the box. And that to me was very important because like the last few times, the first time we played the Packers, the last couple weeks, and then a few other weeks in the season, it was he strayed away from it to where he almost completely neglected it during drives. So I think that's a sign of growth. Hopefully that the running game picks up next week. Hopefully Ozzy's all right. It looked like he looked like he mouthed high ankle sprain, but who knows? Nonetheless, like the fact that this team has done it again, I'm just in shock. I like this is probably my most favorite Bears team since the Super Bowl team. So I don't know what else to say. Like there's things that need to be.
This is like the Blackhawks scoring with so many 17 seconds left.
That's exactly how it feels.
That's exactly
how
what
it
feels.
It feels like
a
Boston.
Cinderella story.
It feels like Boston. 17
We're
seconds.
never out of it.
Blackhawks win.
Yes,
that's how it feels.
Blackhawks win. Bears win at the end of the day. Everyone goes home happy. And you know what? We're hoping for a parade at the end of this fucking thing.
Hey man,
can you imagine a parade?
1 week at a time. I'm not going to imagine anything.
Can you imagine a parade?
I'm imagining
the city might burn down if we actually won the Super Bowl. Legit cars on fire being.
I mean, I lived through the Bulls championship, so yeah, I lived through that.
Got to go 1-0.
All right. Next
go
week,
1-0.
we don't know who we play, but we will break everything down on Monday on Chushka Sports, and then on TTNL with Big Steve.
I think Steve will be on Tuesday. I'm going to be popping on after the show on Monday.
Right. Either way, you can chop it up with us on Chushka Sports on Monday night, 7:30 Central, and then Ivan right after on TTNL, and then on Tuesday with Big Steve on TTNL. But it's a Bears win. We're at home at Casa Humilde 7700 Madison. And the Bears.
Let's go Bears. And one more. Let's go Bears. One more. Let's go Bears. Let's go Bears.